I think the thing that I take away from Top Chef is cook for your audience. You're not necessarily just cooking for yourself. Understand, in the challenges or whatever, you had to play specifically into what that challenge was, and so it forced you to think differently when you were creating a concept for a dish. You couldn't just think, what are the basics of this dish and how can I put a dish together? You had to think about who's eating this dish and why are they eating it. And so it's listening to your guests. In that case, our guests were judges. But in real life, if our guests say, I don't want that, or I'd like to see more of this, if you don't listen to that and you don't cook for that, then who are you cooking for? For me, it's about finding flavor first and trying to amplify flavor. I think that's the #1 thing. Our food visually is as much a part of the experience, I think, for the guests as the taste. And every time we create a dish, there's a process that goes into it. What is it gonna look like? What is it gonna taste like? What are the textures? What are the flavor profiles? And what's the story that we can tell about this dish? And I think that's what separates us from other restaurants. We research it, we put it together, we beat it up, and we pass it around the kitchen and we taste it with each other until everyone agrees that it's meant to go on the menu. We definitely incorporate all of the cutting-edge techniques, I guess, that people are using in modern food today into our food here, but we also still cook with the same classic disciplines that I was taught when I was 19 years old. I think the thing that fascinates me about cooking is the endless amount of good ideas, or bad ideas, just ideas in general. And everything starts with an idea. And so seeing those ideas or those thoughts or those inspirations come to life, that's the part of it that gets me excited. But more importantly, seeing somebody else's reaction to something that you have made, for me, that's like the most rewarding part about what we do. Is totally worth it.